Good, I guess it's evening. Ladies and gentlemen, Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. I haven't lounged in ages. I haven't coming at you with thoughts of the day in 1,000 years. And so I thought I'd better. Quite a few things going on here. Clearly I'm at Ears Acres, but I'm going to show you Stanley's butt. Look at how he's hairy on his belly still, but he's getting smooth on his butt. You know, this mixture of donkey and horse, he tends to hang on to his hair in some place. Whatever, he'll get rid of it, but these guys stay fuzzy for a while. Here's Hawthorne, known as Haw. And there's Heathcliff, known as He. And of course, here's Sir Stanley Mulington. Isn't he lovely? Oh, and there's Joan. Oh God, she's mad as a hatter. Here's the water. I gotta tell you a bunch of stuff. Just behind you, Stanley. Here comes Joan, and she's frantic because, see her? All right, girl. Maybe I'll come out and take care of you. She has been... Remember last year how she sat on a nest or whatever? Well, she's doing the same thing this year inside that building. This winter was so bad, we put some like hay in there that didn't look very good anyway. And she made a little bed out of it. And she's made it into a lovely nest, and she has a ton of eggs in there. And she sits on them and hisses at you when you come close. And I'll zoom in on her. And usually it doesn't, like nothing really happens, but she's really, her motherly instinct has kicked in or whatever. And there's these huge eggs and she's sitting on them. Has been forever. Meanwhile, the wild, oh, there's a bird there with her. Meanwhile, the wild geese have given birth and kind of carried on with their lives already. So I'll probably pause this and head down. But here's what's happening. First of all, they're locked in the smaller area. I usually do this for a few days, let them out. Oh, there's the geese. I was just talking about the wild geese, and there's a family of them right there. Oh my gosh. I'll zoom in. There's some in the pond. I don't know if you can see them. I'll just hold still, but they might come across the screen. I can't really see what I'm doing here. Oh, you notice the tree that I filmed a few weeks ago. Dino was able to cut that down finally. And this pond has basically turned kind of swamp. Not kind of, totally. Yeah, anyhow, so I let them out on the weekends and, you know, just try to keep them off the rich grass as much as possible. So remember this winter whenever Dino's wife had some health issues and we were sending good vibes and such? That was actually a stroke. She had like a brain bleed. I'm waving at people as I film. Here's Joan. Joan's there with a bird. I'm sorry to get off track. Anyhow, so she cleared up from that, and then next thing I know, I don't remember. Hi, Stanley. I don't remember how long ago it was. I'm like, how are you, Dino? Or something in here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Don't be doing any... Now, don't try to mate with Haw. You're on film. Now be kind. Okay, several months after she, barely cleared up from that incident, I'm going in the barn. Turns out that she has cancer. So Dino's been, that is difficult for the family and all that. So she's been treated for that. So, oh, here they go. So please send good vibes. I just haven't mentioned anything. Well, first of all, I haven't done a video in so long. Second of all, I just haven't done a video mainly, but, so he's been, God, everybody is freaking out. What is it? I'm sorry to be all disjointed on my storytelling, but I've got farm animals freaking here. Oh, maybe there's a horse coming down the road. Anyhow, clearly Dino has been very much concentrating on that. Plus they have two kids that are, one is, I think, what is he? Sophomore in college, I'm pretty sure. Forgive me if I got that wrong, Dom. And then Anthony just graduated high school. And they're all very close Italian family, of course. So, and a lot of people don't think of the caretakers, It's very difficult on everybody. I'm sure you've been through this. It seems to be everywhere. So, meanwhile, so we're kind of keeping an eye on things down here, but the pump broke. I had the hose for like a couple days or something, and then Dino come up, he's trying to come up when he can and kind of, check on things, but the water pump broke. So we've been having, in the winter we have to haul water. That's what we've been having to do in the summer. Or, yeah, now it is summer almost. So, there's lovely clean buckets of water here. Then there's hideous there. But I'm letting that get low. I'm going to clean it out, dump it out, and go from there. Now, when they're out in the big pasture, of course, they're able to drink from the swamp area. And there's a stream that comes in up here that is not swampy. Hey, I see the geese over there. I'm going to try to steady. So that, I don't know if this is even capturing them. I think it is. If not, forgive me. Wow. Is that Joan flying over there? Joan just took off in flight. But if I go near her goose house, she's going to more than likely freak out. I think I'm going to, though. I'll just pause the video. Okay, so anyhow, yeah, hauling water down here, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, Rafe, Aunt Liz's, that's another thing. Aunt Liz has been having episodes again. Aunt Liz's actual nephew, Rafe, he's the pump man, and he was sick for a week. I actually got sick for a week, and I missed work. Now, I'm not scheduled every day, so it's not like I missed 7 days of work or something, but I'm going to come back here. But I did miss some work, and then Spencer's really been covering quite a bit at the diner. He's every Sunday. We work together. Of course, he wears a suit. It's hilarious. And I wear something goofy like a fake tattoo and those head boppers, you know, those things that, if it's 4th of July, you have the headband on, it has fireworks bobbing around on your head, you know, that kind of thing. I wear that and just goofy socks and everything, and then Spencer's all businesslike, but people tend to get a charge out of it. So, and he's been covering right now on Thursdays with me. Amy's out of town on vacation with her whole family. So, we're all kind of pitching in and running things down there. Joan is running full speed toward the swampy pond. Excuse me, Stanley, easy. And I'm not sure if she's just going to get a drink. If I go near that goose hut, I know she'll be over there in 5 seconds. Maybe I'll do that right now. But anyhow, okay, so sickness has been going, you know, hitting us and everything. And meanwhile, Katie, I'll give you good news. She won that photography contest again. It's a Reader's Choice Award. And she got the best photographer in the reading area or something like or all of Crawford County, I think the Tribune covers. It's a Meadville Tribune contest. It's her third year in a row. And Spencer got, I didn't even know he was this. Spencer got like a runner-up for best personal trainer. I had no idea Spencer was a personal trainer, but I guess he is. I'm going to pause this and go to the goose hut and see what happens. Oh yeah, she sees me heading there. Are you coming? She will fly over here quickly when I go in there. So I feed her right by her nest. Here she comes waddling. I'm right into the sun. I hope you can see this because it's so darling how she waddles. You a good girl? You good goose? She got nice and fat before she sat on this nest, and she has lost a little weight. All right, I'm going in, Joan. Going into your hut. Okay, here's the nest she made. Now, of course, I'm not going to touch it, but underneath all that down and whatnot is huge goose eggs. Here she comes. Oh, boy. You're all right, little lady. Okay, I'm going to get your food. I'm going to pause a minute here. Okay, here you go, gal. I like to feed her right by... Here she comes. Now I'm going to go down low with her. She's been frantically getting hungry, and Joel's been filling her water up, too. But she'll come out to eat grass, because that's their main staple is grass, like 95% of their diet. And she's just been so intrigued. I'm not intrigued, but she's been so adamant, is the word, about sitting on that nest. Now, I'll try to give her more. She might hiss. Easy. You're all right. It's okay. I know it. Yeah. I'm going to throw some out here for you, hon. There. It's on the ground. So. Wow, you're starving. Here she goes onto the nest. Me closing the thing. Okay. I'm going to lean against this wall here. She yanks the down out of her body and makes nests. To me, this is totally fascinating. And those who've been with me forever and a day remember that I used to be terrified of birds. I still am. I mean, oh, I touched her. like the end of her back, the tail feathers. She wasn't real thrilled with it, but she didn't, go nuts. Hope this isn't boring, but what she'll do is she'll hiss and I'll go, shh. And then she'll snap her mouth at me, and then I kind of snap back. And then she simmers. Okay, I'm going to get up slowly and go. Good girl. Well, she is hissing. You're all right, lady. Let's see what other farm things I can show you. Anyhow, they mowed today. It looks nice down here. So, yeah, Dino and family, it's just really, it's too much. And she's not, doing real well with these treatments at all. So, really, some good vibes, prayers, whatever you want to send would be totally, oh, look at her shaking her tail feathers, God love. Would be appreciated. I hope this video made any sense, because I've just been all over, but it has been a while. That's why this is over 10 minutes. I see a family out here. I'm going to try to zoom. I hope they're in there. I'm right into the sun. I have no idea. Okay. All right, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off on something delightful, like the flag, I guess. Okay. Over and out. I believe I've covered everything. I can't think of anything else. So I'm just going to say goodbye, over and out from Ears Acres here on Lounging with Lisa.